Hi, this is Kevin with KDM Jam, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and join today for free and start advertising for free. Okay, made it up to Bronze 1 and also have some new statistic for you that they just started doing on Peak Monsters. But first, let's go ahead and claim the daily reward. Excuse me. Splinterlands or Peak Monsters kind of did a redo of their filter system. Okay, I get one chest. Once I get to silver 3, I'll start getting 2. And you don't get credits once you get into silver. You get DEC. So I got some credits today. And the prizes get much better once you get up into silver. So let's go ahead and open up the pack. Now remember, today I ended up with this extra pack. I don't know how. I messed up somewhere, whatever. But I'm not going to buy any potions, and that will get me all even back up. I do believe in potions, but we're going to do it today without any potions and see what happens. If you've been following along, haven't been getting that good of stuff out of the packs lately. Okay, we got the every pack you get a rare or better, and that looks like what I got. 4 commons. Oh no, I got 2 actually. Yeah, there's 2 glows, so it looks like I got maybe an epic and a rare. These can still be gold, and you can still get legendary. In fact, the best card I ever got was without potions, so you don't have to use potions, but I do believe in potions. So let's flip over the commons first, and there we go. And I will burn these and combine them with other cards. And let's do this one first. And that's an epic, and that's Grun. Very nice. Very nice. And here's my rare portal spinner. That's not a summoner, but very good pack. This is running for about, I think, $4. And then this is maybe 50 cents, $1. And then these are like a quarter or less, but not a bad pack. Not a bad pack at all. Okay. Let's go over to here and look at the Splinterland TV. It's under construction. They're still working on it, but they do have shows coming out. Here's the schedule for today. We've already missed SPL TV presents TDM Daddy. They were offline from then, and 3 to 5. We missed that one also. Probably missed this one, if that's Eastern time. I think that is. So the next one would be at 9. You can watch Iro Magico. And then at 1, Zergin Gamer. And then, but you see how they're starting to fill it up. Their goal is to eventually have it running 24/7. And this looks like a pretty full day. So you can go over there and let's check it out. Here's the 2 URLs to get over. This one gets you over to it. This one's the one we were just looking at, the schedule. Let's see if we can go over them and see what we find out. But I like this, and once they get it fully running, the problem that everything's running into, whether you're Netflix, Disney Plus, Splinterlands, the problem they're starting to realize, I imagine, here's what's playing right now. It's not that people only have so much time during the day. And of course, you want whatever project you're working on to be included in that day. But the problem is, it's like, I don't watch Netflix like I used to. I spend more time on my Splinterlands and NFTs and crypto, and then I'll watch maybe a little something, on one of the platforms. But it's just there's only so much time to go around. And that's going to be a huge problem because they're going to hit a wall. So how do you get people from doing something else to come to yours is the name of the game. And it can be pretty tough. Okay, it's taken forever to load, and I was trying to give you a little bit of insight of what I think. I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. And this, you sign up for this, and this is called the Gold Foil Press, okay? And it's a newsletter they send out, I think, once a week. But this might explain, in one of my earlier videos, I claimed my SPS, and I never got it. It wasn't showing in the transaction page, and it wasn't in my total numbers. So I contacted them, and it took them about 3 weeks, but they figured it out, and they gave it to me. But this new SPS Minter contract released, they were on, and I want to show, this is kind of important. This is something you might not know why, and I forgot to, hold on. Okay, so this might be the reason why, though, it was messing up on the SPS. They changed it to a different kind of verification because it was missing payouts occasionally, randomly. So I don't want to go into detail. I don't understand it fully myself, but that might have fixed the problem from happening again. The Waka Spirit Blade was massive on the platform, but in the Atomic and Hive network, it didn't sell out. So they're going to have a sale. They're bringing them back in, and they're going to run a sale from 12 p.m. on April 5th, which is today, which that's kind of a bad time to start it because they're going down for maintenance. Okay, well, and then to April 12th, 22. All the ones that are left, if they don't sell out, will get burned. I think they'll be gone. I don't think that will happen. But they're going to sell them at the regular price. So you're talking $1,500 for the regular and $7,000 for the gold. Okay. I think those will sell out rather quick. This points out what I'm saying about why I only deal with platforms that will allow me to use fiat and keep things on the platform. We're so overburdened with wallets. Everybody's got their own wallet. So the more you join, the more you do, you get sick of wallets and login phrases and codes. And I mean, you got a telephone book of this shit, and it just gets overwhelming. And I don't even sign up anymore on something that I can't use fiat, and I have to have their wallet, and it just gets too much. So this is the perfect example. They're going to bring it back. I guarantee it will sell out probably by the end of the day, if not sooner. I don't think they'll have to burn any of them. But they're kind of, what do I think's going on? They're separating the family. When you're, why are you sending people to Hive and to Atomic when you can put it all on your own network? I don't know. That's beyond me of why they do that. But I'm telling you, the sites, Splinterlands is the number one site, play to earn game in the world. 400,000 daily users. And the reason I'm convinced, one of the reasons of many, is because they made it easy to get on the platform. Because once you isolate that you can only use Ethereum, then you lose a whole lot of people. I mean, 90% maybe or more. And so Vivi, all the sites that are doing well, what do they all got in common? They allow fiat. You don't have to have these wallets that drive you nuts. Okay, enough of my whining. Announcing the release of the TerraBlock bridge. This is huge, and here's why. This is, well, to me, okay, what they did was I'm going to say change companies. That's by the simplest way in layman terms. But they're closing the steam engine and Tron bridges. Now, that is something you need to think about. People are leaving. This biggest play to earn game just left Steam and Tron. They're closing it down, the bridges. What does that mean? That's a clue about Steam and Tron. There's something about them that isn't working good enough or right, or whatever the reason that they left. I'm sure they explained it in the article. Um, Tops left Wax to go to Avalanche. Terra Virtua left Ethereum to go to Solana, I believe. But they did leave Ethereum. When you start seeing stuff like that, there's a reason they're doing that. Now, Vivi just left the Go chain and went to what's Immutable X, which is on the Ethereum network. So it's a clue of maybe there's something, especially if you're investing a lot in those companies. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And then they got a new partnership with ZipMex. I don't know what that means, but any partnerships are good or should be. Splinter Artist NFTs. If you're an artist, you ought to check this out. A lot of I can draw stick people. That's about it. There's a new Chaos Legion lore. This is the beginning of the TV show, in my opinion. This is the beginning of why I loved Yu-Gi-Oh, but I never got into Pokemon. I didn't enjoy the game playing that much. Now I invested in them and collected them, but the best thing I liked about Pokemon was the cartoon when I was growing up watching that. And the same thing here. They're going to have a comic book coming out, which will eventually lead to some kind of hopefully a Saturday morning cartoon type thing. That's huge. That's how you bring in new people. But anyway, that's the news. I'm going to try to do the news every day, be a little bit more organized. They're down for maintenance today from 12 to 6. Or no, 12. They didn't say how long. It says in 6 hours. That's from when they put out the email. So if you're planning on playing at noon, you won't be able to. All right, let's go look at the numbers. And here I'll show you the new stat. This is the Splinterlands of 10,000 challenge. This is not sponsored by Splinterlands. This is just me on my own. I started playing January 2nd. Things were kind of high then, or not as bad as they are now. And I was doing very well. I said, I'm predicting I can get up to 10,000, and I still think I can. But it took a hit right after I started playing because everything plummeted, stock market, crypto, Splinterlands, everything. And so let's go look at the numbers first. Here's my rules. You can pause it and read them. I'm trying to get to a $10,000 asset value after I pay myself back. I was doing it differently, but now I just put in $10 every other day. So $584. And then later on today, I'll put in $10 for the next 2 days. I buy 2 packs out of that, potions, and then some cards. And it was getting mixed up trying to keep all the numbers separate. But really the number we need to know, or I need to know, is what I put in out of my own pocket. And that's $10. And I'm going to do that for the whole year. So I'm going to end up putting in about $1,500 over the year. But so I need to make about 11.5 to do what I want to do. But I'm going to tell you, if I invest 1,500 and I get to 8,000 without paying myself back, that's still a pretty damn good return. But I think I'm going to be able to accomplish my goal. And here's why. I'll show you in a second. So I started filming on about a month later, February 7th. Okay. And I got the date, the value, the number of cards, PowerPoints, SPS. They're giving that away for free right now. And then my profit. And yes, my profit went down because I'm still spending money while the numbers are going down, but I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to go slow. You can pause this. I'm trying to keep this as transparent as possible. And today, 772 value. Now, this fluctuates. It was 798 way appears, then just boom, boom, boom. 111 cards. Okay. I'm a burn guy and I like to buy and sell in the thing. I got my set broken up into 3 groups. One is flipping. These are cards that I'm not using. I just want to flip, want to sell. Boom. Then the next section is the investments. Those are the ones I'm keeping for a very long time, like my Ifrit Rising Legendary Gold card. But I rent it out. So that I rent those out. Then the last one is the cards I actually play with. I that's the way I like to do it. And so that's why I end up with only 111. But this is the new statistic Peaks Monsters added, or that I couldn't see it before, and they now I can see it. I got 1,560 cards inside the box. That means like I got a maxed out common. It takes 400 commons to max it out. So there's 400 cards there, even though it shows one. What happens to the other 400 cards? They get burned and taken out of circulation. So by me maxing out my common, I've made my card more powerful, but I've made your card and my card more rare and more valuable because I've taken 400 cards out of circulation. There's my points. You want this number always going up. I had a 100-point setback. Just means I sold something and didn't replace it, type thing. But as long as you're generally heading up, that's the direction you want to go. This is what determines how much SPS you get, which they're giving away for free now for another 4 months. They've been doing it for the whole year. They've already done it for 8 months. And I don't know what they're going to do after they close that down. They might continue it or do something else, but it's free airdrop. They do it every day at 11:30, and it goes off of your collection power. The higher this number is, that means the more powerful and valuable your collection is. So today, if I was to sell out and walk away, if I just could not take it anymore, I would just cash out, sell everything, pay myself back. I'd walk away with about $275. Not bad at all. That's a profit. And that's with everything being down and how bad it is. So let's go back to the battle page. Now I'm going to show you. I do the fun stuff in the beginning, like the open the chest and the pack. And that way, if you're following me, you can come just to check that out, maybe get an update on my numbers, some news. And then the rest of it, it's for new people. I'm going to show you all the different ways to make money. I'm eventually going to start doing, I think I'm confident enough to do a battle. My strategy wouldn't be too bad to spread type thing because I'm still learning. But the first way you can make money is every day on the quest. You're going to get a prize. And trust me, the higher up it goes, the way better. You can get packs. You can get gold cards. You can get DC. Credits go away after you get to silver 1. So, which gets replaced with DC. Either way, and you can convert DC to credits, so it really don't matter. But they get much better, as you're seeing if you've been following my videos. Twice a month they do a season, usually about 15 days, depending. I don't know how they determine a season, but I've got 9 chests if it was in today. If I get to silver 2 like I did last time, I get 15 chests. And that just keeps going up. And again, let's go look at what I got last time. These are last seasons. I had 15 chests. I'm just going to reveal all. I got a gold card. I got some DC. I got an epic. See, and that was silver 2. That's pretty good opening. Plus you got a gold card. That's incredible. That's just free. That's just extra stuff that's why once you if you like what you're seeing, there's a link below. Please sign up underneath it because I get credit or 5% if you purchase anything in the future. But you can join up and you can play for free. It's only if you want to open up the money side of it that you got to pay the $10 one-time lifetime membership fee. It's called the spell book, but it's just an entry fee. And you can do that through the affiliate program. That's another way you can make money. Okay, it's right here. They got an affiliate program. And whoever you get a URL with your ID embedded in it, and whoever you send it to, if they click on it and sign up, you get 5% of whatever they do. Okay. Now, after the spell book, you never have to spend another dime. But you're probably going to want to. It does speed things up. You could do what I just showed you, where all you did was the quest and this, and then with those winnings, buy and sell in the market. But it's slower. It's just if you're a very patient person and you don't mind, the slow process, you'll do fine. I'm the type that, I don't have deep pockets, but man, I would like to go buy 100 packs at a time and open them up. But that's not going to happen for me. Not right now anyway. I'm hoping that changes. So there's one, two, three. Here's another three ways in DEC: buy and sell in the market. Okay. You get paid in DEC with your profit or with your sales. Battle, once you're bronze two or higher, you get DEC every time you win. And this is why I went to the gold cards. You get 10% bonus for each gold card you use. So if I'm using all gold cards, that would be 70%. Okay. And if I won one DEC, I'd get 1.7 DEC. So yeah, no brainer. And then you got the capture rate, which goes down every time you play. And the gold cards kind of neutralize that. So you're always at least get whatever percentage you got in gold. Yeah. So there, and then the other way is renting. So there's all the ways right there to make money. The next way is the free SPS they're giving you. Okay. And it's up to 12 cents. It was as low as 9, as high as a quarter. Its all-time high is 80 cents when it first came out. So it's acting like the typical crypto comes out, it's high, or it's at where it came out at. It doesn't, they had to come out somewhere, right? And then of course it plummeted when everything else did, and now it's going back up. So and they got another 4 months of drops, free drops. This is all free money, guys. All you have to do, all they do is go by your number. Now, if you just start off, the number's going to be kind of low, but you can build that up, and then you stake it. So there's even more money. Since I just started this video, I've made 0.011. They pay you every 3 minutes or something like that, or every minute, and you can claim it and put it up in here and stake it. My strategy with my SP, you have to have a strategy. And I could be spending this SPS on cards and packs, but I decided I'm going to lock all my SPS up. I got a feeling this crypto is going to be huge. Just the more I learn about this platform, the better I like it. It's not that they won't, mess up trying to do something, but it's the fact that they're trying new shit all the time. That's what I want to see in a platform. They're just not sitting back and go, "Hey, we got a successful game. Let's go to the Bahamas." They might go to the Bahamas, but they're going to take their laptops with them and probably be working their ass off on the beach. That's the way they are. When you watch the AMAs, they got a passion and a love for this. And I imagine they lose sleep at night in a good way because they're trying to figure out what to do next. And in this wild, wild west of the metaverse and crypto, and you have got to be in front all the time, because there's projects all around you that are just roaring. And just like the dot-com bubble, uh, you better try to be in the top 5% or more, because most of this shit's going to go out of business and disappear, because it's unsustainable. They just don't have the crew, they don't have the team, they don't have the vision, they don't have the staying power, and of course the roadmap. You got to know where you're going or want to go. And this is one of those sites. I only promote sites that I use. I use Vivi. Vivi is my favorite platform. I think it's one that's going to be, now things can change, I know, but I can't find anything to make me believe it's not going to be around. Splinterlands is one. Now Splinterlands is a little bit different than Vivi. They're, Vivi right now, but I think they're eventually going to merge, because they're all going to land and metaverse, and Vivi's going to have cards also. Hell, maybe Splinterlands drops cards on Vivi. If like that Wakanda, that would be the perfect kind of card to drop on Vivi as an NFT. And then what would happen? There are 2 million people that's on Vivi would say, well, what's this collectible I just won on a drop? Oh, it's a Splinterlands. Let me go check it out. Boom. That's the kind of cross thing that these companies will probably start doing. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I would love to see it happen, though. I'm losing my train of thought here. So anyway, yeah, I believe this is a sustaining site that's going to be around for 5 to 10 years and even longer. And whoa, Kevin, what happens when they come with Yu-Gi-Oh comes out, Pokemon comes out with their thing? So what? One, they're way behind right now. So I don't even know if they're Pokemon might have something going on from what I'm reading, but I'm going to play both. I will find time because I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love the card game, and I love this game even better. When I first started playing, I just came over to the affiliate marketing and signed up, and then the more I got into it, the more I liked it. So that's that. So where are we at? Okay, so now another way is the arena. I have not battled yet, but the arena is a way to make money. 33,260 for today. You pay an entry fee, and so many of the top winners get the prize pool. Like that's only $1, but this one's 14 or $1,100. But it's 6 PS to get in. So if you learn how to play this, I'm not there yet. I don't like getting my butt kicked, so I'm like, I'm gonna get powerful before I go in. I know that's the wrong way to think, but here's another way that you will make money, and I will be starting my own guild or joining one, and I haven't done so yet. Um, that's another thing with all this stuff. There's so much stuff going on, so much overwhelming. Plus, you got your work day, you've got family, you've got whatever you got going on, your kids. It's tough for the average Joe to stay on top of all this stuff. So until I really understand it and study it more, and I've been doing this for almost 3 months, and I just haven't taken the time. But it's there. It's there when I want it. It's there when I'm ready to go to it, and it will be there for you. So let's go to my cards. Now, here's the part where I prove to you that these are NFTs. All these cards are NFTs, and that they're designed to just get more rare and more valuable. All these S cards, these are cards that you get for free. Everybody gets them, so you don't have to buy anything. You can play for free as long as you want. But let's go look at my own cards, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually burn a card. So there should be a little red flag here if I have more than one card. All right. But I'm a burnaholic. Why? Because it makes my cards more powerful, and it makes yours more rare and valuable as well as mine. So let's go look. So I won this today, obviously, in the drop. So let's go to it. It's a common fire unit. It's worth 8 cents. So I got 2 of them. So what I'm going to do, and I need 4 of them. I need 4 more to get to second level. So I'm going to burn it right there. Now this is irreversible. And what I'm now doing is taking those 2 cards out of circulation. It's creating a new card. It's all on the blockchain. It's all recorded. And now I have this new card that's worth 16 cents. It just doubles whatever the amount of cards are. Now, how many cards do I need to max this out? Oh, and the circulation is 125,000 cards. Now, this is coming out of the new packs that just dropped. They dropped 15 million packs at the end of the year, or the beginning of the year, however you want to look at it. And they're down to about 7.5 million left. Okay. They designed it, from what I understand, in a way where they wanted packs to be available for new people. And I think that's great. I'm glad I can go buy packs whenever I want. Now, the downside is it kind of dilutes the market at the time, because there's just so many cards coming out all the time. But what's happening every day? What I just did. So let's look at the stats. It takes 400 of these cards to max it out to get to 10th level, which means 400,000 people are pulling 400,000 or 400 cards at a time. There's not a whole lot of maxed out cards that can be, maybe 1,000 at the most, if everybody was to do it. So you see the pressure on the value of the cards going up, and the getting more rare and going out of circulation. So let's go to the market, and let's go look what's happened. They started 3.5 years ago, and they really only came out in 21 out of the beta, I guess, if I'm correct. So they're still new. They're really new. But let's look at what some of the earlier cards have done. That now, of course, there wasn't as many made because they were starting out, but it still proves what I'm saying, that over time these cards are going to get more rare and more valuable. And what is going on? There we go. Excuse me. So these are the reward cards. They're 2 cents a piece right now. Where can you go buy a 2-cent NFT? And there's over 1 million of them. And that's a lot. But right now you can max these out for like $12. No, not even that, $10. That's happening all the time. So once they retire these, they go up in value and they get, let's just go look at the reward cards. This is the Chaos Legion packs, but we're not going to look at those. We're going to isolate the reward cards. So these are 2 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents. This group right here, they retired last week or the end of last year. Look at this, 273,000, down from whatever their high was. And so same thing's going to happen. Here's the proof right here. Let's go even further. Now these are a quarter, and there's only 158,000. Now, the less there are, the less burning's going on because there's new ones to get, so people are buying those. So it does slow down. But still, let's go to the all-time, the ones that came out the earliest probably and got burnt the most. Not that a new one couldn't work its way into this class. But let's just look at the common rewards. You get these out of the chest. Now these are the common. $4.17. There's only 70,000 left. That's for a card that you probably paid less than a nickel for. That's like 4,000 times X or 400, whatever the math is. It's a lot. Okay, let's go look at the legendary. There's only 16 legendary reward cards in all time. And this one's worth $117.90. There's only 2,248 left and only 26 people willing to sell. Now let's look at the gold legendary, which you get out of chest or can. There's only 16 of those, and it's going for a whopping $8,000. There's only 69 left, and there's only 3 people willing to sell it. Now let's go look at the gold legendary of all time. This is all cards. There's only 92 of them in existence out of, I think, did I turn that off? No. There I go. So here we go. Ooh, this guy. Now, he was the king for a while, the baby king. If you looked at my videos, 75,007. There's more cards that people aren't willing to sell. If there's no red flag, that means there's only one person to sell. If nobody's selling, you don't see them. But this guy wants 300,000, and there's only 39 left. So let's go take a look. Is he going to sell it? I don't know. But he's got 2 in the box. So he's selling them for, I don't know what that means, 133,333. Total price, though, because there's 2 of them, is 300,000. So that number's kind of strange, but it's a lot of money. And it's a pretty powerful card. This is a low mana guy, and he's got all increased health, all enemy monsters. Oh, this is a very powerful card. Simply because of the low mana and the amount of 3 different abilities, and 2 of them applies to all cards. I don't know if I'd spend 300,000, but somebody will. Let's go look at the stats. You'd have to get 4 of them to max it out, and then it had 4 shatter. Okay, well, this is life-changing wealth, guys. Somebody's got life-changing wealth. A lot of people do. It's pretty incredible. I really envy them. I wish I would have known about this 2-3 years ago. Okay, let's go to Peak Monsters. And here's where, let me update it. And this number is going to change all the time from 668 to 772. It's very volatile, but it's the total value of all my cards on the market. And here's the total rental. I'm making 187, 28% return. Here's my points. They went up by 200. That's because the the gunk card I got. Look at it, just jumped up to 776. So yeah, this is the site's for real. It really is. And I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I got to go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and join on the links below. It really helps me. And see you tomorrow.